So if it happened here, that would be a
fifth frame. Walter Ray Williams Jr. with the lead. Here's Pete Weber in the fifth. Leaves the 2-10, could not convert it, so an open frame in the fifth. Here is Walter Ray live looking for 6 in a row and will not get it.
Oh, Rob, I was so excited.
See, I told you jinxed him during the
No, I
commercial
did.
break.
I asked Randy how many times the 300s happened, and he only said 20. He said it's happened 20 times.
On TV.
Yeah. On TV. So, yeah, almost like witnessing a perfect game in baseball.
There's still another match.
I blame myself. I did the Joe Buck. I brought it up before it should have been brought up.
Trust us, Randy and I have this conversation every week when we're supposed to bring it up and not. I think we've decided the 8th or the 9th you can mull it. Walter Ray in the 6th. Now an open frame of his own. So Pete Weber really struggled while we were away in break. An 8 spare in the 4th frame and then an open frame in the 5th to fall behind fairly dramatically. Now the deficit only 30 pins for Weber as he steps up here in the bottom of the 6th.
Randy, did Walter basically take him out with those first 4 strikes? It seemed like it was just out of it at that point.
Well, right now, Walter Ray, because of the open frame, is in the 220s. Pete Weber can strike out and shoot 245, so this match far from over. But Pete Weber's going to have to make an adjustment. I think you're going to see that right here.
Another Brooklyn strike. A strike is a strike, but that's still a concern for PD Dub.
Absolutely, and that's his third. I believe it's his third Brooklyn in 2 matches. So that's a sign of not being lined up, and that's the last thing you want to see. You know, the layman will look at it and go, "Yeah, but he struck." Well, guess what? You can't rely on throwing Brooklyn strikes to get yourself back in the match.
I do think he's making a mistake not pretending that was his intention. Because in basketball, if you bank the 3, you pretend you banked it. In bowling, you got to just, oh yeah, I meant to do the Brooklyn.
I called that.
Yeah.
We begin the 7th. PDW working a strike, down 30. Trying to win the tournament named after his late father. That looks nice and leaves the 10.
Well, he really needed that one, too. He needed to start stringing some strikes to get back in this match.
Just doesn't have enough oomph.
Pete's been on quite a roll lately. Last week, missing the telecast at the Tournament of Champions by only 1 pin. So he's bowling well. Now he wants to just win again. That's the only thing that is in his mind, is to win again.
Odds not good right now for him, right?
Yeah, especially when you're going up against Walter Ray Williams Jr. Now you're trying to count on Walter Ray to make mistakes like he just did in the 6th frame, and you know, that's a lot to ask for from this guy.
Oh, hook a lot.
Good break there for Walter Ray. A win today in this tournament, and he will vault into the lead in the Player of the Year point standings list.
And the last couple of shots a little loose. After he packs the first 5 in a row, he goes through the nose, and then this one's just a pinch wide.
Russell Crowe, what does Pete Weber need right now?
Well, Pete Weber needs another open frame by Walter Ray, and then he needs to strike out.
Which would put him at
Back on.
225?
225. Pete Weber can strike out for 225. Walter Ray right now going at a 225 pace, meaning if he were to strike spare to end the game.
Top of the 8th, Walter Ray drops them all.
That's unlikely.
All right, so there's still life, but Pete knows exactly what he needs to do, and that's X's the rest of the game. Who's your favorite bowler out here, Bill?
I'm kind of like the way Walter throws it, I got to be honest. I feel like if I was a PBA bowler, I would have that style of just the power game. Probably different shirt choice maybe, but
that's your own prerogative.
Something a little more stylish.
Big 4, big trouble.
Lane's been my nemesis all day. Why stop now?
Yeah, Walter Ray was the higher seed and got the choice of starting lanes and decided to have Pete Weber finish on the right lane for this reason right here.
And another open frame for Weber here in the 8th.
Lane's baffled me all day long.
This one's slipping away quickly. Coming up next Sunday at 2 Eastern, the Chris Paul PBA Celebrity Invitational Heinz Award. Ludacris, Jason Belmonte, Lamar Woodley. There's a great promo. There is some unbelievable acts in there. Multiple dives on the lanes through the broadcast, and the term Jerry Curl Juice used more than once on the broadcast. Just as a heads up.
Why wasn't I invited?
We're gonna rectify that next year. Ludacris joined us in the booth. Was outrageous.
Had no clue on
He
that,
fit
man.
right in with Randy and I.
Yeah, I had a,
Unlike right now?
Yes.
I had a hard time calling that. It
was funny.
was very entertaining.
Good show. Walter Ray, bottom of the ninth, 46-pin lead. We like that one, and that's why.
Yeah, driver's seat, done. He's going to bowl Michael Fagan for the title. And here's the interesting note. Michael Fagan, power player, big hook guy. Walter Ray, down and in,
I thought
real
I might have had a
straight.
little advantage coming in, but I guess not.
So,
You know, Michael Fagan's watching this match. It's going to be very interesting to see
I know you do.
how he decides to play the oil pattern.
Walter Ray and
Next
Pete
round of
Weber
golf's
having
on you, though.
some friendly banter here. And Pete just froze Walter Ray in his tracks.
the one thing I learned so far today,
Yeah?
do not slap flash bulbs when Pete Weber's bowling. You do not do that.
Leave the camera at home.
I think you walk away with more than just that as a memory.
That's my number one memory right
It's
now.
a good one, though, too.
Yeah, I was scared. I really
No,
thought
I
he was
was a
going to
little-
go into the stands.
I was nervous as well.
I'll tell you what, though, the best flash camera ever happened to Walter Ray at an arena finals. And it was truly a flash. Caught him right in the downswing. I'll never forget it.
All right, so Pete Weber. Another Brooklyn strike here in the 10th.
How's that, Lane?
Could have just been
So our
lined up for
final is
Brooklyn,
set.
huh?
Fagan versus Walter Ray Williams Jr. will set up that title match. Plus, Bill Simmons will answer the one-a-day, more of what matters to you fan question of the day. Are you nervous?
I am.
All right, you should be.